Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to another exciting episode of FNW Blitz. I am the host, Master Good, as you can see up in the upper left-hand corner. Follow me on Twitter and also follow FNW Wrestling on Twitter. We are coming from Providence, Rhode Island. Be sure to check out my Patreon. We're going to start things off. Television championship match. We got no room for intros right now. These two want to get it on. There's Sean and the reigning, defending champion X. Getting ready to start things off here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we've been absent for a few days. I had some personal stuff to take care of, but the FNW roster have been chomping at the bit to face off against one another. They have no time for intros, no time for entrances. They just wanted to get right to the action, as we see Paul Lee, actually. Sorry, I get those two mixed up sometimes, but Paul Lee taking it to X in the middle of the ring, and X with a beautiful clothesline, turning Paul Lee inside out. X with the standing side slam there. I forgot what that move is called. But right now we have the champion has Paul Lee's arm in that, what was that called? Arm drag drop, and a kick out at one. Paul Lee. Sorry, I've been away for a while. I gotta get my groove back, and X just swatting Paul Lee, trying to go for that drop kick. Swatting right out of midair. And X in complete control of this matchup. Paul Lee trying to fight out of the hold. And Paul Lee with that elbow, sharp elbow, sending X to the mat. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, this is a television championship match. Paul Lee taking on X. X been reigning. Probably glad ever since shaking off the multiple attempts by George Kelly to try to regain that television championship and get a win over X, but X finally putting away George Kelly and his back, and X now going for that high. Oh! Paulie reversing the choke slam. And Paul Lee now taking control of the match. A hard clothesline into the corner. And these fans are not pleased with Paul Lee taking control of this matchup. And Paul Lee got X into that headlock there, but X is going to fight out. Here comes X. Fighting out of the headlock. And X now, tornado DDT. And Paulie gonna tap out here. X got it locked, but Paulie's fighting out. And X had no choice but to let go. Now Paulie once again, hard clothesline into the corner. Going for the cover. Referee 1 and a kick out at 1. And X now just shaking off the kick to the back. Big time German suplex. And X complete control, and we're about to see it. X marks the spot because here comes the people's elbow. And here's the cover. Referee, what are you doing? 2 and a kick out. 2.9. And X has been in complete control. And look at that beautiful moonsault, but he missed. And Paul Lee's going to take advantage too. Hitting that hard, high-octane clothesline. And going for the cover. 2 and no. Kick out right at 2. Paul Lee thought he had the match right there. And Paul Lee looks like he's calling for the end of this matchup, but X now just kicking it off. And X is feeling it right now. Paul Lee in a heap of trouble. Oh, X was going for that X flatliner, but Paul Lee too quick. And oh, another clothesline. And here's the cover. 2, no, kick out at 2 again. Paul Lee super frustrated. Cannot put away X. And Paul Lee now in the driver's seat. Ladies and gentlemen, X has been taking on all comers, and X is feeling it there with a celebratory spinneroonie there and a high octane full head of steam. And X now, oh, beautiful spine buster. And X is just going to size up Paul Lee now. Gonna look for it to hit like a locomotive, a spear. And then into the submission hold. X is not going for the pin. He's just hitting that submission hold. What will Paul Lee do? Is Paul Lee going to tap? And Paul Lee didn't tap. X decides to put the exclamation point right here tonight. X flatliner connecting. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Lee, thanks for coming. X retains.
X stand behind the mic like Walter Cronkite. Y'all keep the spotlight. I'm keeping my bombs tight. Lose sight of what you believe and call it a night. You think the lightweight cake makes shit that you're used to. Teflon territory, you just can't
winner. Congratulations.
Not even on your best day. Rolling the Wild West way. Giving it up. Leaving the whole world stuck. Not giving a fuck. Late in the cut. Now we break through in the rock. Come on, let's hear no shoes, baby. Fill up a cup.
Paul Lee.
Mary Jane by the button squeeze.
Better luck next time, buddy. Next, we have a tag team championship match. The SJWs goes one-on-one with DOG, the tag team champions, and that's coming up next.
Won't even say your own name when I come around. Stay on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And here comes the two buzzkills of the evening, the SJWs. Huge opportunity here. Once again, trying to become the new tag team champions. The Providence, Rhode Island crowd does not seem too pleased to see these two yahoos making their way down to the ring. Man Bun and Soy Boy challenge X in singles matchup. Both of them coming up short, but now they have a golden opportunity here to become the new tag team champions. And this is a ladder match. Tag team championships will be suspended from a rope in the middle of the ring, but here comes the tag team champions. DOG making that big entrance. DOG coming down to the ring. If you're wondering why they don't have the tag team titles around their waist or over their shoulders or over their necks, the championships are suspended from a rope from the middle of the ring. But I guess Scott Figueroa is just symbolizing that the championship will be theirs. So they're doing the motions that they still have the titles. And that's what it's about right there, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Scott Figueroa is going to start things off here. I think this is a tornado tag match, or that means there's really no tagging. These two teams are gonna fight each other, no disqualifications. Scott Figueroa, which I think he has Man Bun in the middle of the ring there. Soy Boy on the outside with Raymond Ace. Oh. Soy Boy getting a face full of stairs. And right away, Scott Figueroa going for the titles. Soy Boy up. Gonna stop him. Oh. And Scott Figueroa is getting it from both ends, but Raymond Ace with the the backbreaker across the knee there, and now he has a hold of Soy Boy. Soy Boy dropping from the ladder with a hard right of Scott Figueroa. And Man Bun with the power bomb to the big guy, Scott Figueroa, off the ladder. And Raymond Ace looking to... No! Over the head, over shoulder suplex there. Looks like it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at new tag team champions. Raymond Ace, pay attention. Raymond Ace now trying to get the... Oh no. Scott Figueroa making his way up to the ropes. Scott Figueroa just throwing Man Bun off. Soy Boy now going for dragging. I thought he was going for another powerbomb, but he just dragged the big guy off the ladder. Raymond Ace now going to work on Soy Boy, and Scott Figueroa trying to retrieve the titles from that cable. And Raymond Ace now in control. Scott Figueroa look like he's having a little bit of trouble, but no, the Dogs retain. The Dogs are still the tag team champions. It looks like Man Bun Soy Boy was just looking And Scott Figueroa, as he retrieved those titles, I think he didn't want any more part. I guess they decided to just, hey, you know, live to fight another day. Congratulations to the Dogs for retaining the titles, but is this the last they've seen of the SJWs? But coming up next, Kevin Logic versus Sean. And that's coming up next. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Kevin Logic, making his presence known. Kevin Logic winning finally getting some wins, some W's under his belt. Ladies and gentlemen, our interviewers in the back has been interviewing Kevin Logic, and he says that he thinks that he's gonna toss his hat in the ring and try to challenge X for the television title. That should be a very good match. And here comes Azuba, but he doesn't want to be called that anymore. He is going by the name of Sean Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean and Paul, former tag team formerly known as the Rascals. They are trying to go by their real names until they're trying to reinvent themselves. Sean giving this Providence, Rhode Island crowd the stink eye as he knows that he is up against a monster of a man known there as Logic. And Sean right away trying to go for the hard right hand. Logic swapping it out of the way and going for the Luthal press. And right away Sean is in trouble, but he reversed right away and is on the attack. And Logic now with a reverse neck breaker. And Logic now, total control. Got the little head of Sean into those big ham hocks that he has for arms. Just almost squeezing the life out of Sean right there. But oh, Sean right back on the attack there. Logic eating that clothesline and a knee. Logic now kicks out at one. Sean with the hard rights and kicks to Logic, and Sean going in on Logic, and Logic now looking like he's getting a try out for a new pair of spaghetti legs. Oh, 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back.
This is an ordinary man.
Honey, I'm home.
I made dinner.
This is a hungry man.
Baby, I'm home.
How was work today?
A few body slams, the usual. I'm starving. What's for dinner?
I made your favorite. hungry man.
A whole pound of food men love. Fried chicken, mashed potatoes, corn and pudding.
Mind if I join you?
Hungry man from Swanson. It's good to be full.
Get your own, sucker!
Okay, Sean now. Hard. Oh, sharp elbow as retaliation. Logic in a lot of trouble here. Logic getting tossed over the top rope. Come on, man. Come on, man. You started good with the W. Don't lose your edge here, Logic. Let's go. Ooh, hard backhand slap across the chest of Sean. And Logic now as Sean. Oh! Pancake slam to the outside. And Logic gonna talk that trash. Referee at the count of 6. These two are gonna get counted out, but Logic tossing Sean right back into the ring. Not gonna make it that easy. And oh, hard knee to the face of Logic, sending Logic down to the mat. Hard leg drop there. And oh, Sean got Logic into the recliner. And Logic now getting out. Kevin Logic now had a week off. I don't think Logic had time to sharpen his skills, even though he won that match. Probably decided that he won a match and took it easy. Look like he's having a bit of trouble here with Sean. You can't take a day off like that, especially if you plan on challenging X for the television championship. You better keep that knife sharp. And Logic now. Logic going for a super move here. Oh, super backdrop from the middle rope. And Sean now just shaking off that super drop from the top rope. But Logic now reversing a reverse neck breaker. Or reverse DDT, I should say. And Logic now, Logic looking to put this away. And a spear! Turning Sean inside out. Right into the corner. And Logic now. What does he have in mind here? And no, Sean, no. Sean got Logic up on the shoulder, but Logic. Oh! And Logic looking to put that exclamation point down. Here's the Logic Dominator. Connects. And that spells it right there. E-N-D. Logic is your winner.
Show you how we do this shit, nigga. Gonna start off at the body, and we gonna bust this bitch head. We gonna take it to the body.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Sean. Making that. Sean Hill making that. Like, really impressive attempt. Almost gaining the victory here tonight, I think, against Logic. But Logic was just too powerful. Logic goes away. Look at this spear right there. But Logic, keep that knife sharp. Don't take no days off, man. Congratulations to Logic. I think he realizes that, yeah, there is no time for no days off, especially if he's going for that television championship. But coming up next, Revy goes one-on-one with Reiko, and that is next. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. These two go one-on-one here tonight. And Revy, unfortunately, been on a bit of a losing streak lately, but she is looking to reverse that here tonight, going one-on-one with Reiko. Reiko suffering her first loss in singles competition on her previous match against, it's been a while, I forgot who she fought against, but you have to look back on past episodes to figure that out. I think it was against Isabella, if I remember correctly. Speaking of Reiko, here she comes. Reiko looking to redeem herself and get back on track to getting championship gold.
All the money in the world couldn't even amount to a teaspoon of honey when you melt your mouth. It's the locks and Mariah's. You checking us out? You know the deal. A few mil every time she come out. Your hub blowing, nuts flowing. It ain't nothing else left to talk about.
Reiko was probably getting a little too ahead of herself, and then she got that wake-up call, and now she looks like the focus is back in perspective.
Pushing the Rolls Royce.
You can have me when you want me. You simply ask me to be there. And you're the only one who makes me come running. So what you got is far beyond compare. And it's just like
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's episode of FNW has been brought to you by Wagner's Meat. If you want meat, they got chicken. And Revy right away going to work on Reiko. Reiko now right off the bat in a lot of trouble. Revy full head of steam, looking to redeem herself as well. I guess this is, if you would call it, a redemption match for both these competitors. Revy now with the eye scrape, using her legs there, and Reiko, her full head of steam, getting Revy into the corner with that choke, with that clothesline. Almost said choke slam, sorry. Reiko dropping the elbow over the chest of Revy. And Revy now quick as a hiccup. Got Reiko with that overhead toss, but Reiko right back. Oh, dropping the back of the head across the knee and into a neck breaker. Reiko showing expressive strength, just tossing Revy to the corner like a salad. Reiko's going up top, probably looking to hit that drop of honey, but no, it's a super leg drop. Revy in a whole lot of trouble. And Reiko now with the throwback, going for the cover. And a kick out at one. Reiko blowing a kiss to Revy goodbye. And she looking to put this away, but Revy with the counter. And Revy got the arm lock. And she applies pressure. Will Reiko tap out? Referee asking Reiko if she wants to tap out, and Revy's just applying that pressure, but here comes Reiko. Reiko hard right to the gut, forcing Revy to release the hold. And Reiko now going up top once again. Drop of Honey connect. Oh no! No, it did connect. And there's a cover two, and Reiko is your winner.
In the world couldn't even amount to a teaspoon of honey when it melt in your mouth. It's the locks and Mariah's. You checking us out? You know the deal. A few mil every time she
Reiko out of nowhere going, hitting that drop of honey.
To talk about, but a whole lot of dough.
And every coming to fair, we there. Keeping your hands in the air like we just don't care.
There it is. I thought for a second that Revy got her knee up in time. But no. Reiko got the full drop there on Revy, and congratulations. Reiko going back on track and going for the win. Ladies and gentlemen, our main event, Women's Championship match. LDG goes one-on-one with Ruby Flash, and that's next. Ladies and gentlemen, it's main event time. FNW Women's title. LDG tries once again to dethrone the reigning Ruby Flash. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this time to tell you to do a little bit of a plug train. Be sure to check out the Hollywood Heel Turn podcast, hosted by the one and only PIC Blue Jester, Sergeant Crack. Speaking of PIC Blue Jester, make sure you're watching his Twitch channel. He does the BNRF pre-show, and make sure that you're tuning in to BNRF Wrestling, hosted by the one and only Bowser Flatliner. Just go to Google, type in Bowser Flatliner Twitch channel, and you will see where to go to check out more CAW 2K action. And speaking of CAW 2K action, there's plenty more other shows out there that does similar things on a much grander scale, like SWW and like KO Combat. Those shows are very well done. Please be sure to check them out. Let's get back to the action. LDG making her way still to the ring, trying to get a feel for the atmosphere. LDG, this is, I think, one of like her 5th try. This might be her final chance here to try to dethrone the Queen, Ruby Flash, the short stack of fury. Of her women's title. Ever since her life partner Demented has won the Grand Prix title, LDG has been hell-bent on trying to do the same, and but she has been trying to dethrone Ruby Flash for well over 2 months now, ever since her debut. And she just always comes up a little short. Well, speaking of a little short, here comes the women's champion, Ruby Flash. Reigning, defending women's champion ever since winning the championship at Slamfest. She has never lost. She has always defended, retained. And it says so right there on the back of her jacket, step up, because she will knock you down. Flash now, always willing to defend that strap. There it is, the FNW Women's Championship. And LDG once again still looking focused. Could it tonight be her night? But there she is, Ruby Flash. Like I said before, ever since Slamfest. Won that title right there and still defending to this day. Ruby Flash taking a good look at that woman's title. Might be her last. LDG is just primed and ready. And here we go. Ruby Flash right off the bat like a cannon out of the corner. Right onto the Luthes press, the strikes on LDG. And Ruby Flash right away in control. Whoa, LDG! With a spinning roundhouse to Ruby Flash. And Ruby Flash now, a little bit of a peril, but Ruby Flash, hard backhand. And oh, neck breaker. LDG now taking control. These women are going back and forth. LDG looks like she's standing a good 2 to 3 foot taller than Ruby Flash. You'd think she would have the advantage, but Ruby Flash is built of something different. Like I said before, she's a short stack of fury. Ruby Flash now. Oh, looking for the headbutt on the back of the head of LDG. But LDG with the elbow and taking down Ruby Flash. Ooh, hard European uppercut for Ruby Flash. And Ruby Flash, look at the strength. Picking up LDG and dropping her on the side across her knee. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruby Flash paying homage to the Nature Boy Ric Flair with the RF logos on her attire. LDG in total control right now. It has the lock on Ruby Flash's head there, and that headlock. But Ruby Flash reverses into a headlock of her own. And oh, LDG swatting the attempt of Ruby Flash. LDG into the rope goes the champion. LGG in complete control, but no! Ruby Flash getting out of the way of the big splash, and he retaliates with a big boot to LDG. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruby Flash lives by her code. She does anything she can to win. And Ruby Flash has a huge, hard hit to the stomach of Ruby Flash. Ruby Flash tossed to the corner. LDG looking to be in control. The champion's in a lot of trouble here. And LDG going up top. I think she saw Ruby Flash is a little too close to the rope, but with the hit and the head to the takedown. And LDG going for the cover. This might be it. LDG, new women's champion. No. Kick out at 1. Champion looks like she's on a little bit of a spaghetti legs here. And hard kick off the apron, off to the outer mat. LDG going up top and missing. Ruby Flash got out of the way just in time. And Ruby Flash now tossing LDG back into the ring. And Ruby Flash now going up top. Dropping right down. And Ruby Flash now getting that clothesline from LDG. And LDG now. Ruby Flash hard right. Getting out of the hole in a stunner. Ruby Flash with the stunner. Here's the cover. 1, 2. No. 2.9. And Ruby Flash now got the head of LDG between her thighs. I know there's a lot of guys in the audience wanting to switch places with LDG right now, but Ruby Flash has got the hold locked in. And LDG giving it all she got here tonight on a chin buster. Reversing the tides here tonight. LDG taking a little bit of a breather, but she should stay on top. And she's looking to pull out a win here tonight. And Ruby Flash right back into Luther press. And Ruby Flash looking to put this away. Ruby Cutter. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Ruby Flash retains once again. Ruby Flash still women's champion here in FNW. Congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Well, the more you need.